right. Good evening. I'm Michelle Anderson, and I am part of the advisory, the St. Francis Advisory Community Education Board, and I am here with Jessica Bakken-Kleven, and we are just going to go through some questions for running for school board. And you are currently an interim school board member?
Currently an interim school board member.
Excellent.
Yep, it started at the end of July.
Sounds good. So you already have your feet a little wet in it.
A little bit.
Awesome. All right. So in your words, what do you feel is the role of the school board here at ISD 15?
That the schools are well run, that we stay student focused, make sure students are engaged. We are very community driven here in St. Francis, so I think that's another role. And then just to advocate for students and make sure they're getting a strong education here.
Awesome. All right. What makes you proud of the St. Francis School District?
I think, you know, I've been in this district since 8th grade. I came here, and just seeing the amount of change here and how the community is involved here, I think that makes me proud. People that don't know my background, I did move here in '94, started in 8th grade. I graduated in '99 from here. My late husband graduated in 2000. We lost him about 2 years ago, and I think the way that the community showed up for us speaks volumes to how much this community cares and shows their compassion. And I think that makes me proud to live here. It makes me proud to send my kids to school here.
That's excellent. And you have 3 kids?
3 kids, yep.
Okay. And they all attend the schools
They
here?
do. I have one at East Bethel in 4th grade, and I have 2 at the middle school, 6th and 7th grade.
Great. Awesome. So what prompted you to run for school board, and what goals or objectives do you have as a school board member?
What prompted me to run is my 3 kids and wanting to be involved in their educations. What I would like to make my goal is to bridge our community into our schools. I think that's a main purpose of our school board. Support academic excellence and do that while supporting fiscal responsibility. And I want to strengthen our community engagement and make sure that we're investing into our teachers and staff.
Great. What is the most important aspect of what ISD does for our community? Sorry, I skipped one there.
You did skip one.
We can jump back.
No, that's okay. What ISD does for our community, obviously education, support students. They shape our next generation, and not just through academics, but through social and emotional development. And beyond the classroom, we also have sports and events and community courses.
Excellent. All right, let's go back to, as an individual school board member, how would you handle a situation where the board takes one position and you don't agree with it, and that's a position that's something that you actively campaigned on behalf of?
I think being part of the school board, it's important to realize that I am part of a larger governing body. Decisions are made by a majority vote, and obviously we're not always going to agree, but I think to move forward with professionalism is important. And if it was something that I campaigned on or felt strongly about, I think transparency with the community is important, always maintaining respect about the board's final decision, and then I can continue to advocate for whatever it is that I'm disagreeing on. And there will be things, I'm sure, through the years that happens.
Right. How would you plan to connect and communicate with the older adults in the school district, in the community?
I struggled a little bit with this question just because I obviously am very focused on my 3 kids. And I do think there are a lot of areas where we could pull in our older adult community members. I am struggling with how and where that would work. I did a lot of volunteering in K through 3, well, throughout all the kids' years, but K through 3, I see a lot of area of where we could pull in older adults to help with volunteering. The kids love being read to, helping with their alphabet, helping with their numbers, and I think that's an area where we could do that. I am toying with some other ideas of, could we do like a coffee chat or something in a coffee shop one time a quarter or something, just to get that engagement and hear where they're coming from and how they support the school district or want support from the school district.
Excellent. All right. Is there anything in your past that could positively or negatively reflect on the St. Francis Area School District?
I don't think there's anything negatively. I'm pretty straight as an arrow, and nothing in my past that's going to come up. I'm just a mom that wants to be involved. Positively, I do bring a lot of life experiences, lessons. I bring my values to this role. I believe that what I reflect positively on ISD 15 is my commitment to our children's education, and having 3 in the district helps with that. And I have my commitment to my community. So I've volunteered in a lot of areas in the school district, a lot with sports. We've done t-ball and baseball and flag football and tackle football. And newly this winter, I'm doing some volunteering with the Traveling Basketball League, and also did a lot with the St. Francis Athletic Booster Club. So we started 3 years ago, and finally just now starting to see some progress on that and some money kept in our community that can go back into the schools. So
that's exciting too. Yes. Awesome. What actions can the school board take to collaborate with local cities, towns, and governments?
This is actually starting to happen thanks to our superintendent and our current board. So we started meeting with the East Bethel City Council, Oak Grove, St. Francis. Recently, I'm actually going to speak with them, Oak Grove on Monday. So I think that's a step in the right direction to getting our district where we can effectively work with those local government agencies.
How will you engage the community stakeholders to get a representative sample of the community values on which to make district-wide decisions?
Also struggled a little bit with this question, but I do know there is the new St. Francis Area Schools District Advisory Committee that's coming up that was posted all over social media recently. This group is going to meet once a month to look at district progress towards Minnesota academic standards. They're going to help with school board implementation of graduation requirements, examine data, and recommend district-wide goals. So I think this is a great way for our community to get involved and engage and give a representative sample of where our community's values and district decisions stand. Personally, I am very active in this community, so I do want to hear from the community. If you see me out and about, feel free to stop me and speak with me. I want to hear from you.
Right.
Anywhere. If you see me at County Market even.
Awesome. Well, we kind of flew through those. Do you have other things that you'd like to share, or?
I don't.
Okay.
That was everything.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I think that's it, and thank you for coming tonight and going through everything and letting us know a little bit more about you, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody.